Hello and welcome back to Assetto Corsa. This is the race weekend Porsche racing around Imola. In the front, I hit pole position with the time of 1 minute 51 seconds, I believe it was, and got the pole in the Porsche on the right there. We have Bruno Campos in the Lamborghini. Third, Rico in the Porsche, the green Porsche. We have Jasmine Hermanson in the BMW. And then again in the green Lamborghini, Dwayne Maupin. That's what rounds out your top five. Let's go ahead and get this race started. This is just a replay, but we'll play it and I'll try to commentate as we go. Here we go. Great race. The engine's waiting for the light. There we go. The light is on, off down the stretch, static start here, and like Campos got the whole shot, got into the turn first. Oh, that looks good. Feels kind of settling out back there. We've got catching up on the Lambo here and realized, well, I don't have to race so hard at the beginning. Let's just follow him. So we're going to hang it out with him. There's only one curve I could really catch up with him on. To the field. Coming up the hill, down to the chicane. Campos, Skakers, and Hermanson. 1, 2, and 3. Coming down the stretch to complete one lap at 20 at Imola. Skaker's playing it safe, just tucking in behind Campos. Hermanson just coming in, and looks like Rico got the pass on Stewart in the Nissan, so Rico is in fourth. This is the curve I can catch him on, so I wasn't too afraid. I could just hang out with him. If he got a little lead on me, then I could catch up with him in a couple of curves, as long as nothing goes wrong. Down into the chicane. A little nervous about the chicane. Go wide a little bit. Lamborghini's starting to pull out, and I am picking up, watching my rear view mirror for Hermanson in the BMW. Rico, then Stewart. That's your top 5. That Lamborghini is just solid on his corners. Ran out just a bit, a little too fast on that one. Had to slow down for a penalty, and then we're back on it. So that's going to leave the Lambo, and looks like we've got a Porsche making a pass on the, yes, he did, made the pass on Skakers. Holy cow. Rico, Campos, Rico, and Skakers. That Lamborghini, green Lamborghini's made up some time. Mop in. Going mop, and then the BMW gets a little loose. Skaker's trying to catch Rico. That's a good shot. A little loose coming off of the corner. Coming into the chicane. Always nervous with that chicane. Just looking for good lap times, and we made a good lap time right there. Skakers can just hit his marks, not get too nervous, and just dial Rico in. He said before the race he'd like to come out in front of Rico. Trying to take the same line. Skaker's trying to dial Rico in. Rico's holding him off, though. I mean, every curve is perfect. Skaker's braking late. Trying to make up a little time, hard on the brakes. See what kind of lap time he has. 152, he's made up a little bit. Lap 6, we've got Campos in the Hurricane pulling off, and Rico and Skakers. Hermanson in the BMW has fallen back a bit. It's your top 4. Both of the Porsche trying to run down the Hurricane Lamborghini. Just coming down the hill, 5th gear. Redline it on the brakes hard. These two Porsche seem to be matched up pretty good. Like the Porsche pulled out just a bit from Skakers. A 1.5 second lead on him. Up the hill, we can just see a Dwayne Maupin coming into view around the corner. Rico's pulled out a 2.5 second lead on Skakers. Down the hill. Heavy on the brakes and into the chicane. Rico's managed to pull out a 4-second lead on Skakers. Don't know what the problem is. Skakers is falling off of the pace a bit, but not letting Hermanson catch up either, so kind of falling into a rhythm here. Looks like Rico is 5-second lead over Skakers. Skakers is off by 2 seconds, off of the pace by 2 seconds that lap. A little wide. little wide on the horseshoe curve. Rico's maintaining about a 5-second lead over Skakers. Skaker seems to be falling off the pace a couple of seconds. He's allowing Hermanson to close the distance. .153 on that one. He's picked up 1 second. Oh, and he's off. He's off into the dirt, off into the sand trap. You got to wonder if there's something wrong with his car, or you just feeling the pressure. A little wide coming through the turn. He has really allowed Hermanson a chance to close in on him. We got Hermanson about 5 seconds up behind Skakers. Coming down to the chicane. And we're finding out that Skakers may have taken just enough fuel for this, but if he's running in this kind of air, he may come down to a splash of gas in his tank when he crosses the finish line. Lap 10, 152. I guess that's 157 was the last lap. Sorry, he's off the pace. Maybe it is his fuel that he's considering. He's managed to hold off and pull away from Hermanson in the BMW. Sorry about that. A little wide on the horseshoe. Coming up the hill. I think the lap times are working on our oh, 152 is the best. Yes, he held 151 to get the pole. Last lap was 157. Seems like he's pulling out. I mean, he is pulling away from Hermanson in the BMW. Coming down hard on the brakes. Beautiful track here. Crowd here cheering on the driver. Oh, and Skakers is out in the sand again. He's run off twice there. Makes you wonder if there's something wrong with his car. Could be a little fatigued. They had practice and then qualifying, and then the race today. Skakers was 4 seconds faster than the last lap on that last lap. Skakers may be trying to conserve some fuel for the end of the race, but hard on the brakes. See if he's on pace this time. 153.7 was the last lap. 157. He's about 4 seconds slower. Oh, that is right. He did run out of the track on last time. Hit the sand. He's had a couple of car problems, maybe. Oh, and he's off again. There has got to be something wrong with that car. You got to wonder if the tires are starting to give on him. Lap 12 out of 20. 2016 911 Porsche. 5th gear down the hill. Down to 2nd. It looks like Hermanson may be really driving the wheels off of that BMW to catch Skakers. But Skakers has ran off the track twice. Down the hill in 6th gear. Heavy braking. Last lap was 157. Let's see what this one is. Should be around 154 if he's staying on pace. About 157. Maybe why Hermanson is catching him. Skaker seems to be pulling out. He may have found a a good line that he likes. He's fallen into the rhythm. Let's see what this lap brings. Coming down, heavy on the braking into the chicane. Got a little loose there. You wonder if the tires are going. At a 152, he has picked up that pace about 5 seconds. That's unbelievable. If he thinks there's something wrong with the car, or if he's attempting to save fuel. He's decided now's the time to go, and Rico has made the pass on Campos as well in the Hurricane. So we have the Porsche 911 GT3 leading the race at this time. Skaker's holding on to third. With Rico and Campos fighting it out for first, that's allowed Skakers to close the distance. He made up 5 seconds on that last lap. Let's see what he can do on this lap. A little slow coming out of the corner, but so looks like he'll have a good time this time. 151 and a half. That is a great time for Skakers. Watch as he continues to close the gap between the front runners. We don't know why the Campos is off pace, but Skakers is going after him, it looks like. Rico has just pulled away from the Lamborghini. A little slow coming out of the chicane for Skakers. Sixth gear coming down the hill, heavy on the braking, downshifting, a little wide on that corner. You have Hermanson coming in too. Skakers off the lap time by 3 seconds on that one. 3 seconds slower. Oh, and he's off into the sand again. Third time this in that same spot. I wonder if that heavy braking is taking a toll. They could be damaged, and these tires could be wearing out. Lap 16 out of 20. Hermanson closing in. Skakers will have to run 3 or 4 perfect laps to even attempt to catch Campos in the Hurricane. We're hearing from the pit crew that Skakers may not be able to finish this race for fuel. They're talking it over. Yeah, we're understanding that Skakers may not have enough fuel. We'll see how this changes his if he'll pit for a splash of fuel. He's 3 seconds slower on that lap as well. So. Hermanson has closed the distance. Hermanson's like 2.5 seconds behind Skakers. Oh. Skakers does look like he is two seconds behind, in front of Hermanson. Looks like he has slowed his pace. Maybe he's concerned about fuel. Oh, come out wide on the chicane. Lap 17. He does not pit this time either. He must think he has enough fuel. Lap 18. He's back up to 155 that last lap. 2 seconds faster. I'm going to keep a close eye on this. Telemetry shows he's not on the fuel as hard as he was at the beginning of this race, and he lets off early. He is trying to conserve fuel. This may be close if Hermanson can close the distance. Could be a mistake by the crew for the 910 911 GT3 Porsche. Hermanson has really closed it. Skakers is off the pace. He is Thought he might be having some problem. He may have just a splash of fuel left. He's on lap 18. Oh, and he's off into the sand. He's off into the sand. He's given Hermanson a chance to go on around. Glad there was no accident there. Skaker's now in fourth after setting the pole, dropping back to third for almost the entire race. He has now moved to fourth. Yeah, we're hearing from the pit crew. He has about 3 liters of fuel in that car at this moment. 3 liters. That is not enough to finish this race. He is going to have to conserve fuel if he wants to finish this race. He is off the pace. His last lap was 2 minutes, but he did run off into the sand. Hermanson pulling off and leaving the Porsche. Skakers is attempting to conserve fuel enough to finish the race and hopefully stay in front of Dwayne Maupin, who has closed the distance by 5 seconds. In the green Lamborghini, we can see him there at the top of the screen. You can see the distance that the Lamborghini of Maupin has closed on Skakers as Skakers comes down the front stretch for a 2-minute lap. 2-minute lap. This has got to be hurting. 10, 11 seconds off of his pace. He has got to be running on fumes at this moment. Oh, and he's missed and he's come up and he almost connects with the Maupin. Oh my gosh. Through the horseshoe curve, his car has got to have less than a liter of fuel in it at this point. He is off the fuel. He is trying to save every bit of fuel he can. His teammate Orlando Gallardi is about 15 seconds behind him. Another American racer in a Porsche. Skaker's backing down, trying to conserve that fuel if he makes it to the finish line, that is. Oh, what a disastrous day this could be. Gallardi is closing in about 13 seconds, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Skakers is coming around the last few curves here at Imola. And Skakers is on the front stretch. Let's see if he's got enough fuel. We're hearing that he has nearly 0.3 liters of fuel in as he comes across the finish line here at in 5th. I hope you liked the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.